Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by the clutter and possessions in your life? Do you find yourself constantly chasing after the latest trends and gadgets, only to be left feeling unfulfilled and unsatisfied? If so, then Goodbye Things by Fumio Sasaki is the book for you. In this powerful and transformative book, author Fumio Sasaki shares his personal journey to minimalism and how he was able to declutter his life and find true happiness. He explains that by getting rid of unnecessary possessions, he was able to focus on what was truly important and find true contentment. This book is not just a guide to decluttering your home, but it's a guide to decluttering your mind and finding peace in the midst of chaos. The author breaks down the key takeaways of the book and provides actionable steps to help you simplify your life and find happiness. He encourages readers to take a step back and evaluate their possessions, and to get rid of anything that doesn't bring them true joy or serve a necessary purpose. He also covers the benefits of minimalism, such as financial freedom, increased productivity, and improved relationships. This book is for anyone who wants to find freedom from the constant cycle of consumerism and find true contentment and happiness. If you're ready to take control of your life and simplify your possessions, then Goodbye Things is the perfect book for you. Join us as we dive into the key takeaways and concepts from the book and discover how they can help you declutter your life and find true peace and happiness. 1. Differentiate between needs and wants. One of the key takeaways from the book is the importance of learning to differentiate between things you need and things you want. The author encourages readers to take a step back and evaluate their possessions, and to get rid of anything that doesn't bring them true joy or serve a necessary purpose. This means being able to discern what is truly essential and what is not, and not being swayed by the allure of consumerism, which often leads us to accumulate possessions that we don't truly need. For example, a person might think they need the latest iPhone because everyone else has it, but in reality, their current phone still works perfectly fine and serves their needs. By differentiating between needs and wants, we can identify what's important and what's not, and make more intentional decisions about what we bring into our lives. It's not just about material possessions, but also about the different aspects of our lives, like relationships, jobs, and activities. By being able to distinguish between what is truly important and what is not, we can focus our energy and resources on what truly matter and bring us fulfillment, rather than being bogged down by things that don't serve a purpose. 2. Relinquish control. Another important concept in the book is the idea of relinquishing control. The author explains that we often hold onto possessions out of a sense of control, but in reality, they only weigh us down and limit our freedom. By letting go of these possessions, we can free ourselves from the need to control everything and find true peace. This means understanding that material possessions are not the way to gain control in life, and that true control comes from understanding oneself and one's priorities. For instance, a person might hold onto a collection of designer bags, believing that they will give them a sense of control, but in reality, they're just accumulating clutter and limiting their freedom. By relinquishing control, we can find freedom and contentment in what truly matters. It's not just about getting rid of physical possessions, but also letting go of the need to control everything in our lives. By relinquishing control, we can let go of the fear of the unknown and trust that things will work out for the best. 3. Simplify your possessions. The book encourages readers to simplify their possessions, in order to simplify their lives. The author explains that by getting rid of unnecessary possessions, we can focus on what's truly important and find true happiness. This means decluttering your home, office and life in general, getting rid of items that don't bring joy or serve a purpose, and keeping only what's essential. For example, a person might have a closet full of clothes they never wear, but by simplifying their possessions, they can focus on the clothes they love and wear regularly, making getting dressed in the morning a more enjoyable experience. It's not just about decluttering physical possessions, but also decluttering our schedules, relationships, and commitments. By simplifying our lives, we can focus on what truly matters and find true contentment. 4. Create a decluttering routine. The book suggests creating a regular decluttering routine to keep your possessions in check. This means setting aside time on a regular basis to go through your possessions, evaluate what you need and what you don't, and getting rid of anything that doesn't bring you joy or serve a purpose. This routine can be done weekly, monthly, or even quarterly, depending on the person's preference, but it is important to make it a regular habit. For example, you can set aside a specific day of the week or month to declutter your house and make sure that it stays clutter-free. It's not just about decluttering physical possessions, but also about regularly evaluating and decluttering different aspects of our lives like our schedule, relationships, and commitments, to ensure that we are only holding on to what serves us and brings us joy. 5. Understand the impact of consumerism. The author explains that consumerism can have a negative impact on our lives and encourages readers to understand its impact on their lives. Consumerism is often driven by the belief that more possessions will bring us happiness, but in reality, it can lead to an unending cycle of wanting more and being never satisfied. The author encourages readers to understand the impact of consumerism on their lives and make more intentional decisions about what they bring into their lives. For example, a person might be tempted to buy the latest car model every year, but by understanding the impact of consumerism on their lives, they can make the decision to keep their current car for a few more years, and instead invest in experiences that bring them true joy and fulfillment. It's important to understand the impact of consumerism not just on our material possessions but also on our happiness, values, and relationships. By understanding the impact of consumerism, we can make more conscious and intentional decisions about what we bring into our lives, rather than being controlled by the constant cycle of buying and acquiring. 6. Embrace the power of letting go. The book emphasizes the power of letting go and how it can lead to a sense of liberation and freedom. The author encourages readers to let go of possessions, habits, and even relationships that no longer serve them or bring them joy. This means understanding that holding on to things that no longer serve a purpose or bring us happiness only weighs us down and limits our growth. For example, a person might hold on to a toxic relationship because they believe it brings them security, but in reality, it only causes them pain and suffering. By embracing the power of letting go, we can free ourselves from the things that hold us back and find true happiness. 7. Find joy in the present moment. The author emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and finding joy in the simple things in life. He encourages readers to focus on the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after the future or dwelling on the past. For example, a person might always be looking forward to the next big promotion or vacation, but by focusing on the present moment, they can find joy in the small things like spending time with loved ones or enjoying a good cup of coffee. By finding joy in the present moment, we can appreciate the beauty of life as it is, and find true contentment. 8. Prioritize experiences over possessions. The book encourages readers to prioritize experiences over possessions, as experiences bring us true joy and fulfillment. The author explains that material possessions can bring temporary satisfaction, but experiences create lasting memories and bring us true happiness. For example, a person might think buying a new car will bring them happiness, but in reality, going on a road trip with friends or family will create lasting memories and bring them true joy. By prioritizing experiences over possessions, we can find true fulfillment and happiness in life. 9. Embrace the concept of enough. The book encourages readers to embrace the concept of enough and understand that we don't need an excessive amount of possessions or experiences to be happy. The author explains that true happiness comes from being content with what we have, rather than constantly chasing after more. For example, a person might think they need a bigger house or a fancier car to be happy, but in reality, they have enough with the possessions and home they currently have. By embracing the concept of enough, we can find contentment and happiness in what we already have, rather than constantly chasing after more. 10. Practice gratitude. The book encourages readers to practice gratitude and appreciate what they have in their lives. The author explains that by cultivating a grateful attitude, we can find joy and contentment in the present moment and appreciate the small things in life. For example, a person might take for granted the roof over their head or the food on their table, but by practicing gratitude, they can appreciate these things and find joy in them. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, and find true happiness in the present moment. Thank you for watching our video on Goodbye Things by Fumio Sasaki. We hope that you found the information shared in the video to be helpful and that you feel more confident in your ability to simplify your possessions and find true happiness in your life. Remember, the strategies and techniques outlined in the book can be applied to a variety of situations and can help you achieve your goals and improve your life. Goodbye Things is a valuable resource for anyone looking to declutter their lives, find freedom and contentment. So if you're ready to make positive changes to your life, give this book a read. We hope you found this video to be helpful and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching.